Good afternoon and welcome back to Places in Ontario. We are at the Claremont Union Cemetery, which was established in 1909. Just going to cross the road here. Well, that's looking east. The car's coming towards me. So, of course, that's looking west. This is Concession 9. And these gates, there's a little plaque here, and it says that the gates were installed in 2017 in memory of Glen Evans, who passed away in 2011, and Isobel Evans, sorry about the traffic, who passed away in 2010. So, although the gates are closed here, there's another entrance to get in just to the west. So, and there's an old white building that I assume houses lawnmowers and things like that. Hopefully a riding mower, because this is sort of a big cemetery. And I'll show you what's underneath those trees in a little bit. So I had to walk to the other side of the cemetery here to start the video with the gates. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to take a little walk through. I have not been here before, although I have driven past here a couple of times. And I'm going to film some older tombstones. And I already see a Canadian soldier tombstone. This is for Carter, Wacey, or possibly Wacky, in the loving memory of James Gartner. Sorry, it looks like Gartner, but it says Carter, who passed away in 1947, the beloved husband of Mary A. Smith. She passed away in 1950. And in loving memory of John O. Wacey, Wacky, who passed away in 1948, the beloved husband to Edith M. Carter. And there is no date inscribed for her. So as I walk through, I see the names of Knight, Jones, Fullerton, another Knight, Whitney, Coates, Taylor, Jones, of course, Gostick, Sanderson, Lehman. And I'm walking over to this specific tombstone for a Canadian soldier. And this is for John Pennie, a craftsman who passed away on June 29th, 1996 at the age of 79 years old. And there are letters R.C.E.M.E. So it's a sunny day when I was driving over here, and now it's getting to be sort of a cloudy day, as you can see. It's sort of overcast here. There's a car that's going westbound. Sorry, eastbound. I always mess that up. Now here's an interesting tombstone, because usually you see the same ones all the time. The gray rectangular tombstones for the soldiers, but this is a little bit different. And this is for George Allen Clark, the IOWA, although I don't think it means Iowa, but I will put it in the description below, because I've been wrong before. So for George Allen Clark, it says First Lieutenant, Veterinary Corps, World War I. October 7th, 1887, he was born and passed away January 25th, 1953. I have never seen a Canadian soldier's tombstone that's said Veterinary Corps. Veterinary Corps. That's fantastic. So as I do a little sweep of the cemetery here, as I'm walking through, there is an older here, there is an older tombstone here. The last name is Draper, Father Albert H. He passed away in 1962, and Mother Mary E. She passed away in 1961. So this cemetery, although it was founded in 1909, as the gates say, you really won't see a lot of people passing away, obviously, in the 1800s, like many of my other videos. This is a tombstone for David Boyer Taylor, who passed away in 1932, and his wife, Siverena Sadler, she passed away in 1932 as well. They were born in 1872 and 1856. So as promised, this is the circular area where trees have been planted, and there is several benches where people can go to relax, perhaps have something to drink or eat while they're visiting loved ones here. And it's quite beautiful here with these pine trees. My goodness, they're so old. Look at the size of those pine trees. Wow. And all the pine cones, of course. Very Canadian. So I'm going to walk inside here a little bit, and I'm going to look straight up in the center. So I'm standing in the center area, looking straight up. Oh, that's beautiful. It's very nice. So I'm going to leave the camera rolling and walk over here. You're seeing everything for the first time, just like I am. So I don't really edit. I don't edit. And I don't walk around. Is that English? I'll have to check that out on I'll have to check that out on Google, because I'm not sure if it is. But yeah, sometimes I'll see things that just out of interest's sake. Here's a tombstone for Charles Grant Hardy and Eileen J.D. Wilson, his wife. And he died in 1940, and she passed away in 1942. And somebody still brings flowers, which is wonderful to see, absolutely wonderful. And right beside that is Martha Gibson Hardy. She passed away in 1999, and Norman B. Gibson, who passed away in 1988. There must be a connection between the two. They both have flowers on the top. So this is the first tombstone I've seen in all the filming I've done for a man of the cloth. This is for Reverend Manfred Martin. In brackets it says Ulonska. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And he passed away July 13th, 1988. And below that it says Nina M. Irene Martin. She passed away recently on November 23rd, 2019, as this video's being done in June of 2021. Here's an interesting tombstone, the shape of it. It's actually quite nice, with the cross at the top, and it states, "A new star in heaven, Elizabeth May." She was born in 1941 and passed away in 1994. And at the bottom, it simply says Amador. Here's a beautiful tombstone. The last name is Graham. It's for David M. Graham, who passed away in 1934. He was born in 1864. And his wife, Isabella Coots. Could be Coates, but I have a friend with the same last name, so I believe it's Coots, and she, oops, oh my goodness. Well, I don't edit, so there you go. It's a little windy here, so well, that was unexpected. Let me put my foot on this. Now you definitely know I don't edit. And his wife, Isobel Coots, who was born in 1862 and passed away in 1935. Harold Graham, the 4th Canadian Mounted Rifles, died of illness contracted overseas in the Great War, 1894 to 1920. I will assume that's their son. What a beautiful memorial. As I was walking away, I looked on the back, and it also has the names of Doris Isobel, who died in 1953, Basil Beith, B-E-I-T-H, who passed away in 1980, and Mary Adelaide, who was born in 1889 and died in 1981. So, that is about it for the cemetery here, the Claremont Union Cemetery. So, as I leave you, please be sure to hit the subscribe button in the bottom right corner if you'd like to subscribe to the channel and see all our other videos. There are a lot of them, and many, many more to come. So as I give you one more look/swoop of the graveyard along concession number 9 here, right near Claremont, north of Pickering, Ontario, Canada, I will say goodbye and hope to see you again. I think that's a big truck going by. There you go. Have a wonderful day.